Hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm wondering what mic am I on? Yeah, I will mic. Because 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 second. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is much better for live. Anyways, so I decided to shoot just a short live because when I was working, when I was done with the astrological predictions for Argentina, I had this I'll show you. I have to get a map. I had this some sort of a precognition. I even checked the news whether there is something going on. And as I said, there are interesting times coming for Argentina anyway. Summer next year probably. But the precognition I had regarding Argentina, let me just show you the map, were as follows. Summer here. Summer, that's Argentina, alright. Argentina here. I felt like a submarine somewhere here. Maybe somewhere here. And all black. It's hard to, like military, yeah, military submarine. And then I tried to get some more information, and I got that the rear end of the submarine was somehow damaged. I don't know who was the owner, like what country did it belong to, but this is the feeling that I had regarding this area of Atlantic, maybe somewhere here. So these are the feelings that I got extra about Argentina. So that's the one thing. Someone asked me some questions about Iran, but I don't have exact response to these questions for the time being. Maybe I will. And ask me questions, of course. The more questions you ask me, the better, because you'll direct me in the ways that I wouldn't direct myself, and that's the idea. And apart from that, I'm planning to get a horoscope of the development of AI, but looking at the global trends, not on the AI companies that started the AI race, let's say. So I'll be making a video about that soon, hopefully. And apart from that, I did say it in my videos that China, well, this is the newest horoscope for China, because China is a very old country and they have very many horoscopes. I don't know which one works the best, but looking at the last one, there are big changes coming for China anyways, and I will try to have a look at them soon, and we'll see what the transit of Pluto through natal moon of China and the natal ascendant is going to bring to China as a country and as a nation. And I think that in the same time there is going to be one moment next year. Let me just rewind to, it was the summer 27th, something like that, yeah, when we will have exact Jupiter Sun conjunction here on the descendant of China on the 29th of July 2026, and the conjunction of transiting Pluto and transiting Moon here somewhere around the midpoint between natal Moon and natal ascendant of China. So we'll see what that brings, and I do expect interesting events happening in China anyways. And regarding China, Taiwan, I don't really believe that these two countries willingly want to go to any sort of war between them, because yeah. And then again, if someone is thinking that China is very touchy about Taiwan. Imagine what would happen if, for example, Texas left the Union. How touchy Americans would be about another country or another individuals trying to separate even culturally Texas from the rest of the states. So that's a similar situation, and in my less than humble opinion, I don't trust the horoscope of Taiwan that I have. Maybe I will sit down on it again, but I don't see full scale war between these countries that they would go to willingly. But we'll see what's gonna happen in the world for sure. The year to come, 2026, looks interesting for very many countries, and we'll see what will it bring and what sort of action are we going to see next year. If I have any other precognitions, like if something comes out, I will shoot a short live, so later in the year or in the years to come I'll be able to verify myself. So more or less that's it for now. Yes, Roger, I did Brazil. Brazil is in, and there are interesting times coming to Brazil as well. I did Brazil in the, where is it? So if you look through my videos, that Brazil was I did Brazil a number of weeks ago, I think. Maybe 5 people watched my video. So yeah, interesting times coming for Brazil as well. I made a full video about the Brazil, and so you're more than welcome to watch it. And you can see Pluto is very close of Brazil to the world point. It is still in no, it's 0-13 degrees of Aries. So technically speaking, this big conjunction here is going to affect that point. Not at full power, but it is. And apart from that, Uranus is at the root point, so that would be some sort of revolutionary activity regarding the poor existence of the country. And we would have to go back in time and check out in the history. Oh yeah, I did. I usually, you see, if I do like a number of years ahead. It depends on the country. If sometimes there is like lots of interaction happening for a certain country, I would stop at a couple of months ahead. If there isn't, then I would move fast forward. I think Israel, I did Israel for a number of years ahead. So yeah, you can look up these videos if you want. But then I remember that in that Brazil video I said that in a number of years there might be a period of great prosperity in Brazil outside of the period of tensed times. Then we are going to get a long period of prosperity. So yeah, and 2026 is going to be somehow interesting for Brazil. Anyway, because of these two transits for sure. But we'll see. Then I'll be watching my videos in 2027. Well, it depends, Roger. If you can't say that it's going pretty bad. They are going to be interesting for sure, because there is going to be lots of energy in the air, and it depends whether you know how to work with it or not. Simply, like during World War II, lots of people died, and lots of people became millionaires, and so it simply depends on a person and their ability to work with certain energies. But then again, yes, there is a period of instability in the world coming, and it is going to be big, I think. I hope I'm wrong, and that history has ended, but I just thought to myself when I had a look at the Economist front page that maybe like this year and even last year we had this rare earth metals and chip war, that the following year will bring us the pharmacy and pill war, because it is enough for the Chinese to turn off the production of paracetamol, and we are in a big problem, because pharmaceuticals mostly are made outside of United States or Europe. They are made in China and India, and if the flow of these substances is stopped, you can imagine how big of a problem would that be for everyone. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, if I have any sort of new precognitions, or I see something interesting, I will share it with you, and we'll see whether it turns out to be true. So this time I'm saying that I've seen some sort of a black submarine, maybe damaged in the east of South Brazil when I showed it on the map. So more or less that's it for now, and stay tuned and watch my newest short that no one did. So that's it, and check out Mr. Rojuan. Check out my check out my video regarding Brazil. So that's it for today. See you next time.